Hey, so welcome to another pick a card reading. And today I feel like the question that we can ask is, will there be a new love in May? Or can we expect something new in love in May? So I'm going to shuffle the cards one more time. Give it one last good mix. Okay, so for May, the new love coming May, what will happen for love? 2018. Okay, so this is the first card, and then we have the second and the third. So at this moment, you could just relax and focus on your breathing. Choose a card that you feel really resonates with you, or you feel like you have an urge to see behind it. Take your time, but also don't think too hard. Go with your instinct. And then I'll leave the timestamp in your description so you can jump to the card. So first, second, third. Okay. So the first card, we have the Seeker. Can you see that? So we have the Seeker, also known as the Hermit. So, I mean, I have an initial thought, but I just want to kind of ponder on it first before I just jump to a conclusion. Yeah. I mean, you know, the Seeker, you can even see the photo, you know, they're kind of like looking for something. Definitely in this case, it would be love, right? Pondering about something, really kind of like on a journey or a path to finding something new, something worth it and like wise, something that'll give you really good experiences. So definitely this is you, you know, you're over the materialistic stuff. I think definitely at this point you're looking for something with more substance, you know. I mean, I can go on about it, but you get the idea. So definitely, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, you're kind of fed up too. Like, I mean, I say I wouldn't talk about it anymore, but yeah, you're kind of fed up with this love search or this whole love thing you're going through. So right now, this card is really asking you to reflect on your motives. What is it that you really, really need? You know, like, kind of recollect your thoughts. Like, sit down and think, like, what do I need in love? Like, what is it that I'm actually looking for? And then hold on to that and keep seeking with that in mind. It's a really important time right now to kind of self-reflect and not be on your own, but kind of learn to trust yourself more. Like, yeah, being alone, being okay with being alone right now. Maybe some people are rushing to be single, or you could be in a relationship where, you know, you don't like being alone. You always want to see them. So this card really asks you to like really self-reflect, and or maybe you actually already did that, or you are on your way to doing this. If you already are on your path, then you kind of like are on your journey to self-discovery. You are on the right path. Then keep going. Definitely what I say, love is coming in May. With this in mind, like yes and no, because as this card asks you to self-reflect this month, if you already have and you kind of achieved this like self-discovery and you know what you want and need, then of course love will come to you faster. But if you're not there yet and you kind of are still questioning, then maybe May is not the time. May is more like the time to prepare for it, to be more open to the good stuff to happen, or for something to come in. Also, this card, since it talks about a lot of self-discovery and what you need, it also kind of tells you that to not wait for anyone anymore. Sometimes we're waiting or expecting someone to be something or to make the first move on us, or we want them to change if you're dating somebody. But now it's kind of time where you just shouldn't wait for them anymore, because you need to be in the path of self-discovery, and you need to understand or want what you want. And yeah. So now don't wait for anyone who hasn't been giving you what you needed and what you want. Not that I'm saying give up on them, but let's focus more on you now. Let's focus on what you need. Because part of me feels like you already know what you need and you already know what you want. And that's, you want substance and you want someone who's understanding and smart, and you're over that materialistic phase. I mean, of course, it's still good, but you're looking for something more. And so, to me, you're already on the right path because it's beginning, or it soon will, or you already are. So, will love come in May? It's very possible for people who are already on this self-discovery and kind of done with it. It's very possible, very possible. For others who are just kind of beginning this, possibly not, obviously, but who needs love or a person when you're on the path to self-discovery? That's like, it's just so kind of cheesy and cliche, but self-love, that's way better than a partnership, So this is a good card. Yeah, it's really good. So on to the next card, we have the second card right here. Alright, sorry. Okay, so I had to cut it out at first. I had a phone call that I had to pick up. So sorry about that. So yeah, on to the second card. Okay. The King of Cups. Not sure if you could see that. My camera's kind of on a strange, awkward position. So we have the King of Cups. I mean, again, I have initial thoughts already, but I like to ponder on the cards before I say whatever I feel right off the bat. I just want to think about it. King of Cups. Okay. Yeah, I mean, so this is somebody who you guys can be experiencing already, or will be. This could be a male or female. This person is very creative. They're very talented in a lot of I guess in art, performing arts, cooking, painting, all that stuff. Anything that has to do with any type of performance or relation to skills. So it could be many things. But this seems like the person, this is someone who you actually, I feel like actually that many of you might be already dealing with somebody like this. I know that I say like May, new love, but I think it's already kind of happening. Like just so strongly, I just keep thinking about that. But I mean, obviously if not, then this is possibly someone who can be coming into your life, who's extremely creative, extremely emotional, or this can also indicate that you will start, this can also indicate that you will start to feel more emotionally balanced. Maybe there are many of you who feel very emotionally unstable from stress, from maybe possibly some heartbreaks or issues. Just saying that May will be more emotionally stable for you. If it already is, that's great. It will continue to be that way this May. So you can either be getting that for yourself, or emotional stability for sure for yourself, or maybe someone who comes into your life kind of gives you that emotional fulfillment, right? It's so funny how these kind of go hand in hand. You know, you see, and I won't go into it, but you know, but let me think. So, definitely, yes, someone like this could be coming to you, already has. But also, this card definitely can indicate that in order to find new love, or to find the love that you want, or to receive to get the love that you're looking for, this King of Cups is asking you to kind of create more balance for yourself. More balance in emotions. It's kind of asking yourself to be more kind to yourself, be more compassionate to yourself, and kind of love yourself more. Kind of same thing like this one. It's kind of the same as this one actually, but this one's a little bit more like this one's a little bit more overpowering. This is a little bit more strong. Like this is someone who really has a lot of love to give, you know, and they need to give love. Like they're ready to give love to somebody, and this card is asking you to kind of return the favor to yourself a little bit more, you know. When you love yourself more, people kind of start to love you too, right? So that's also something this king kind of is telling you to do, or asks you to do that. And on the flip side, this can also be warning you to be careful of someone who is a little bit emotionally manipulative, or you know, someone who's you know, who kind of messes with your emotions. That you have to be careful about that too a little bit. Also, you as a person who picked this card, you are a very compassionate person for others. And this card, again, yes, asks you to give that compassion back to yourself, and to also is also to learn to give compassion to others, but without any strings attached. Meaning, because you are a very passionate person, you love to care about people, you love to love and give love to people and care about them. And so this card asks you to keep doing that, but to also do it with no strings attached. Try not to get too sentimental about your actions in giving love, because you can end up getting hurt sometimes, because sometimes you expect it in return, or you wonder, hey, I'm so nice to this person, I give nothing but love, but they kind of, you know, the cup is empty for me when I get it. I give them a full cup all the time. So this card also asks you to not be too sentimental about things, but continue to be passionate and loving Because this could be someone who is manipulative and you don't want to, deal with that, get hurt by giving them too much love. But that's a really weak sense, but that is a little bit of a warning, of course. And even if someone isn't manipulative, you still don't want to give too much love, right? You want to give a little bit, and then until it grows more, then you give more, right? So, will love come this May? I definitely have a strong sense that you are already dealing with someone like this, or will. And that can be for most of you, but for some of you, it's also asking you to find more emotional balance within yourself. And oh my gosh, it's like kind of like connecting with this, like kind of like give that compassion back to yourself first. Take care of yourself first. So it's a really good card too. I like that card. It's really good. Okay, so now on to the last card. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Nice. So Wheel of Fortune. Right off the bat, I just want to say, I want to think about it a little bit more, but just give me a moment. The Wheel of Fortune in May. The Wheel of Fortune in May. Yeah, I'll just, I'll say it. Like, this card's definitely talking about a change in luck this coming May. So maybe you have bad luck with love, or things are going really crappy with love, like if you're dating somebody. But this is a card that a change of luck, a change of, the tone of how things are going. It's going to go your way, or it's going to go the way that will be best for you. So this is a really good card. Yeah. So definitely, I would really say that. This card also asks you that you must accept, there are a lot of ups and downs in life. But right now, your May it's going to be your turn for luck. It's going to be your turn for good things to come. And maybe it won't be the biggest luck, like a big, huge treasure chest, but it could be small or big, but it's going to be good for you. And it's going to be the beginning of a change of luck. The Wheel of Fortune is to also keep doing what you're doing, stay positive, continue to be the best you, and destiny will do all the rest of the work for you. Destiny will find you the love that you need and deserve, as long as you keep doing you and taking care of yourself. Because, this whole thing is about self-care this week. This whole May. It's all about self-care. And I think this applies for everybody. Like, whatever people chose. I don't know if you guys are looking through this whole video. Maybe I'll put in the description to just do it, but this whole thing pretty much is just saying, as long as you keep doing you and providing that self-love and care, whether or not you are and you need to, everything's gonna fall in place in a really good way. So for most of you, May is a time of work. For some of you who chose this, it's definitely, you're gonna really start seeing the outcome of everything. The good, all the good. Maybe it'll be little small packages or big packages, but it'll be good. And there's nothing more to say about this card. I could keep you know, I could keep talking on and on about it. But let me think. Okay. And, you know, there are some people who are being very pessimistic right now. And when things go bad, it really bugs you. It really gets you down. That is also a message for you who chose this card. And again, of course, this card is asking to not let it get to you. Don't let life's downs push you down too hard. Let it push you, okay, fine, for a moment, but then get right back up and dust yourself off. And don't let it define you. Don't let it consume you. And yeah, it's like, don't wait for good things to come to you. It will, but, you know, make it happen. You know, things work faster when you do, and just staying positive is doing the work. You know, taking care of yourself and brushing yourself off and looking for love, or maybe working out more, eating healthier. That is what you can do to get out of that rut you might be in. But if not, look forward to May. It'll be good. So that's all I have to say, guys. I think it's a really great reading for everyone. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video.